The Morgan Report with David Morgan. Discover how to build and protect your wealth at themorganreport.com.
David Morgan of themorganreport.com for the weekly perspective for the week ending 20 October 2023. This, as some of you know, I've been working on a documentary and will continue to do so. The script has been finalized and it can be tweaked a bit, but the movie has not really gone into production, but that doesn't happen until you have the script finalized. Yes, we have done some interviews from some prominent people, and one that I'm sure almost all of you will know is G. Edward Griffin. And Ed was kind enough to be in this movie, and of course he'll be one of many that we'll be interviewing in the course of the production. So I want to bring over a little document feedback that I got recently about the movie, and obviously you can read, but I'll read most of it to you. And this is someone that's been in our, let's say, truth movement, patriot, whatever you want to call them. I don't care about labels. Wow, what a great script. Here's what I really liked. Fantastic description of money, its history, and how the corrupt bankers globally lead have perpetuated such a fraud on the public. The Star Trek Borg reference people really relate to well to examples, shows, movies, The Matrix, and AI reference, great title. What I love more of, if the purpose of the script is to unveil the corruption and help the public to be in a state of mind to create financial sovereignty, is mention the effects of taxes / slavery, mention of the Social Security and how the system is unsustainable. Therefore, we need to provide for our own retirements. And just a bit more financial freedom ideas, resources, so that people feel like they have a step to take after watching the documentary, besides knowledge. I'm going to pause there. That's really kind of the main purpose of the movie, is to empower people to get out and take action. And that will be done not so much from the underlying script that's been pretty much finalized. That will be done during the interview process, because part of the interview process will be examples, will be, if you could change one thing to make the world better, what would it be, Dr. Paul? For example, if we get Ron Paul to do an interview with us, which I believe he will. So we'll get that kind of feedback during the movie, but this person mentioned it. Mentioned the effect of big pharma / Rockefeller-based healthcare system on keeping us sick, addicted to prescription drugs, and feeling just mediocre enough to participate in their own enslavement. Again, I'm very open about different aspects of the movie, making it bigger than money, because, of course, there's so many things that are corrupt in the system. In fact, almost everything. We talk about education, we talk about the medical system, we can talk about food production. There's many things. And we'll probably touch on all of them, but the underlying theme is what my life's work is about, and that's, of course, money is power, power corrupts, and that the whole system has been corrupted primarily from the top down, primarily through the elite banking system, but it touches everything. So would pharma be in there? Most likely it will be. And final thoughts, we're programmed throughout our lives to be a small shadow, a whisper of who we really are, magnificent, noble, and powerful beings. When we get a glimpse of our true nature, we simply shine, becoming a light to all who cross our path. Self-esteem and self-confidence are keys to unlocking the glory and celebration of who we really are. They're stepping stones to possibilities and to seeing through the veil of deceit that shrouds our wisdom, common sense, intuition, and integrity. To restore our sovereignty is to reclaim our birthright as free and noble beings. And that was really well written, and that's why I put it up on the screen. I wanted everyone to see that, because the overall theme not only is money is power and how we want to put the power back into people's hands, but there's a spiritual aspect to this, probably now more than ever, and that is we're really in a battle of good and evil. And I've said that many times, especially in the more recent interviews I've done over the last couple of years. So that thread will be there throughout the movie as well. So I'm going to end there. I'm going to go back to the URL so you can get a slight glimpse. This is just a process in work. So it's just a landing page, silversunrise.tv, as I said. And interesting, and this gets messed up from a lot of people, that money is the root of all evil. It's really not money. Money can be inert. The gold and silver are just elements in the ground that people over thousands of years have determined to be the best form of money, and I believe that. But the love of money, the root of all evil. So nature preaches balance. Money is important in our society across the globe, truly is, but using it properly, that's the key, and who has control of it is the ultimate key. We'll be showing some trailers. One's being worked on now. I talked to the main producer just a moment ago before making this video, and we should have the first one up probably by next week. So I wouldn't bookmark Sunrise, silversunrise.tv. I'd check it about once a week. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but I want people that follow my work to be aware of it. The illusion of fiat currency, exploring the true nature of money. And that's it. We will have a box that you can give us feedback. It'll be info@silversunrise.tv. You can send us an email, give us some input. I'm not going to commit to any email and say, oh yeah, we have to put that in the movie or whatever. But I am looking for some ideas or feedback, what you'd like to see, that type of thing. But again, it's being produced by me primarily, but I will be seeing others that will come along this path with me. And I'll leave it at that. So spread the word. We like to go organic on this, and people that are really involved with how to make the world better. Again, it doesn't have to be about money. It could be about education. It could be about food supply. It could be about spirituality. It could be about health. It could be about a lot of things. So whether all of them will get in the movie or not remains to be determined. But I want it to be broad-based where, as I read earlier, people feel empowered and come out of the movie thinking and say, wow, that's quite a movie. You know, I think I like this aspect the best, and this is what I want to do or commit to. So it's David Morgan from the Morgan Report signing out. And for those of you that know I've struggled with a health condition for the last few months, the battle goes on, but I'm doing much, much better, and I will be back full force in the not too distant future.